And we are underway. It'll come back out. First down and 10 from the 25. They'll hand it off. And a nice gain of about 5 yards by Jeremy McNichols. And Finley is going to take off. Stopped about 2 yards shy. So Rod, 3rd down and 2 coming up. Jay Ajayi now with the Miami Dolphins. They're going to run it and get stoned back at the 30-yard line. A good surge up front from Azim Victor. And John Wales standing on his own 17-yard line. And it takes a Bronco bounce down to the 31-yard line where Dante Pettis catches the ball. And on first down, out just beyond the 30-yard line, Jake Browning. And there's his first collegiate completion. Out to Washington. He lost the ball. And he's brought down at the 33, recovered by Washington. On 3rd and 7, the true freshman with his second completion, Jadon Mickens makes the catch. And it looks like he's going to get just enough, depending on the spot, for the first down.
Personal foul, roughing the quarterback. Defense, number 8. He hit the quarterback at the knees. This is a 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
That's collegiate career with a couple of completions. This time hands it off to Washington, and Washington out to the 39-yard line. Pettis in motion to the top of your screen. Washington takes the handoff over the 40 down to the 39-yard line. At the controls. They get rid of it quickly. Dwayne Washington gets the catch, but he's brought down at about the 37-yard line by Dante Dion, short from Albertson Stadium here. As Dion signals for the fair catch back at his own 7-yard line.
So he's an inexperienced guy trying to get a handle on things here. A lot of emotions.
They hand it off to Jeremy McNichols. And one of the big...
Who can do it on this team?
Nice run into the boundary. Stays on his feet. McNichols picks up the first down of the season for Boise State. First down and 10 out at the 25 now. Finley off the play fake, has a man in the seam, and it's almost intercepted. Nice recovery on the play. But second down and 10 for Boise State. Little receiver screen, but that's going to be incomplete. Intended for Shane Williams-Rhodes. A couple of receivers into the boundary. Pass complete to McNichols out of the backfield, and he's close to that first down marker. Let's see where they spot it. Looks like he's got enough for the first down. McNichols now sets in the backfield and takes the handoff. Hours ahead for a couple of yards. Azim Victor making the stop. Kelsley Young, the Stanford transfer, in the backfield. Pass is complete. Out to the 43-yard line. That's Holden Huff, the backup tight end. Still remember that game. Young in the backfield and comes out wide open. They turn him loose. Young with a first down inside the 35. Buda Baker finally stopped him at the 33. Yeah, you're smiling because you mentioned the magic word, a pick play. Here's Kelsley Young, the Stanford transfer again, brought down by Tupou on the play, but second down and 6. Young again. Little or no gain on the play. He was the down to 7. Finley on the option, hands it off, and they're going to be stopped up short of the first down. That was Young again. Got a couple of yards, so we saw Peterson go for it. Wooden lines. McNichols comes back into the ball game. Now motions out of the backfield. Finley going to take off, has the first down at the 20-yard line. Handoff once again to Jeremy McNichols. Brought down by Corey Littleton. Anderson in motion to the top of your screen. On the play action fake, Finley again. There's some nice scrambling, picks up 5 on the play. Going to spot it back at the 13-yard line. Jeremy McNichols now going to take the direct snap with this Wildcat formation. Fakes the handoff and gets another first down. So they are firing on all cylinders offensively right now. Enough again to McNichols. Bouncing outside. Touchdown Broncos. McNichols with his second rushing touchdown of his career, and the extra point, no good. Working on those hamstrings a little bit.
Help from Ryan Finley making some key runs as well.
That extra point was blocked by Buda Baker. That's Washington on the kickoff return. And 3 of 3 so far passing for a total of 8 yards. Pass is going to be ruled complete at the 32-yard line to Dante Pettis.
You know,
2nd and 3. Gets rid of it quickly for the first down. Nice catch. Number 82, Joshua Perkins, gets the first down for the Huskies. A pickup of 10. And off to Washington. Sidesteps a couple of defenders. Nice straight arm, but then brought down right near the line of scrimmage.
Get more athletic, can run around a bit.
Hands it off out to the 47-yard line to Myles Gaskin. Another true freshman, talented. A 3-yard ball game now. 3rd and 6. Browning incomplete. Intended for Marvin Hall, and it's 4th down coming up. Durkee to punt. He gets off a good one, drives it all the way back and through the end of the end zone.
Of the 22 starters.
Under a minute to go here in the first quarter. They hand it off. Devin Demas brought down short of the 20-yard line. Let's go downstairs. College football primetime. Number 1 Ohio State against Virginia Tech as Boise State busts one. That's Devin Demas, one of the fastest tailbacks that they have. And Finley sidestep one would-be tackler and makes the completion out to the 40 to Thomas Spurbeck, who lends for the Huskies. 1st down and 10. And another spirited run by Devin Demas. With a pretty aggressive offensive philosophy. McNichols got to the edge a little bit and tiptoed out of bounds, enough for the first down run.
Well, and just
McNichols in the backfield. Finley going up top and incomplete at the 20-yard line, intended for Thomas Spurbeck. Trips right formation. And here's McNichols. Got a nice block and picked up the first down at the 28-yard line. 1 and 10. Handed off to the Stanford transfer, Kelsey Young, and Young battering his way to another first down.
114 yards rushing already.
You mentioned it, that offensive line doing a great job. Young again over the left side, broke a couple tackles. 1st and goal. Actually, Young again. This time tripped up short of the first down. Ajayi now in the NFL with the Dolphins. And it's McNichols on the toss. Got the first down, and it's 1st and goal from the 3. Finley keeps it. He's run the ball pretty well already tonight. He's the deep back. Gets the call. Touchdown. Rasa knocks this one through. Peterson's return as head coach of Washington. Peterson was the head coach here for 8 years, 13 years overall.
Yeah, welcome back game day.
1st and 10, Browning picked off at the 30. Darian Thompson with his first interception of the season. And Rod, you're shaking your head about the true freshman here.
Well,
Boise State has controlled the time of possession in a big way in this game. Young broke a couple of tackles, and his forward progress going to take him to the 21-yard line. And he's still got 9.5 to go here in the first half. Finley out of the backfield finds his man. Pass a year ago. Anderson in motion out to the top of your screen. Over the middle. The pass complete, but short of the first down. That was Spurbeck. Two tight end formation. McNichols gets the opportunity. Not sure that he got it. He's going to be stoned short of that first down. Elijah Qualls was one of the first guys to get there for the Huskies. Freshman threw an interception the last time he touched the ball. Let's see how he responds. 1st and 10. A safe pass out of the backfield, but nowhere to go. Dante Dion makes the stop on Myles Gaskin. Let's go inside the. They set up the middle screen, complete. Washington with a nice run after the catch and picks up the first down. Let's go downstairs to. Right between the tackles, tough sledding for Dwayne Washington. Rod, how has the staff? Gaskin in the backfield on 2nd and 5. Oh, and he got rocked. Martorano. Incomplete. Behind Mickens. That's who they were going for, Rod.
well, he can help out the freshman an awful lot. He can
Major loss for this Huskies team as they punted here on 4th and 9.
Yeah, as a kick returner and as a receiver.
Coach of the Broncos for 8 years, seeing his team down, and here's Spurbeck getting ready to throw, and they tricked him. Huff making the catch for the first down. McNichols back of the game, takes the handoff. And good gang tackling and pursuit by the Huskies defensively that time. McNichols options out of the backfield. They set up the screen. That was Kelsey Young, brought down almost immediately. Back to a stops in the slot. Down the seam, and that's going to be an interception at the 12-yard line. The second pick of the game for the Huskies defensively. That was Kevin King with the interception. Shane Williams-Rhodes having a tough time, and this is first start. Gaskin out of the backfield, showing a nice burst of speed, but he never was able to square those shoulders. Summer Gardner. 2nd and 7. It's Gaskin again up the middle. Now sets beside the quarterback, Browning. Browning wisely throws it away, which under the circumstances you'd have season last year. Durkee with the punt and fielded by Dante Dion, and once again after the 30 feeling that they should be leading by more than just 13-0. This is Demas. And
Brady breaks the silence. All that more coming up. Jonesy, back to you.
You got it. A whistle in the pass ruled incomplete in 10 minutes. Spurbeck split to the top of your screen, but they come underneath on the screen pass. And some tough, determined running by McNichols earns them the first down. Boy, right inside the 40. Only flushed out of the pocket, finds a man. And who else? Mr. Utility, McNichols again. Pass complete. Finley and Young broke a tackle nicely and brought down a couple yards short of that. The first-year starter. They run it and pick up the first down. Young doing the honors that time. So 49. Boy, Finley with great mobility. Got rid of it quickly, completes it down to the 14-yard line, and a first down to the tight end, Jake Rowe. 3 defensive players picked in the first round a season ago. Young covering up that ball with 2 hands. Finley throws it, incomplete, stops the clock with 6 seconds to go. So to Boise State, they're dreamers, man. The field goal is good by Rasa. What do you remember about your true freshman night?
I couldn't breathe after the first quarter.
Just 41 yards, and they're going to take a knee and take this into the locker room and regroup it.
And maybe they can find some offense that way.
Start of the third quarter here from the 20-yard line. It's Washington. And Washington takes it out to the 38. Player of the year in the state of California a season ago. But this isn't high school. That pass incomplete. Washington now comes out of the backfield. That pass complete. A good-looking strike to number 81, Braden Lenius. And a first down after the 12-yard pickup. Marvin Hall in motion. They toss it into the boundary. Washington with nowhere to go, brought down behind the line of scrimmage by about 3. Has won 14 straight here at home. That's the 3rd longest winning streak in the nation. Washington makes the reception out of the backfield, but far short of the first down. Browning out of the shotgun, given time, plays it safe underneath. There's a flag down on the far side of the field as
Boise State.
Offside, defense number 8, lined up in the neutral zone. 5-yard penalty, replay, 3rd down.
We'll see, 3rd and 3. They toss it. And nowhere to go. Stopped up on the play. Dante Dion at his own 5-yard line. Not a great punt here. Bounces at the 19-yard line.
People.
Orange and Fiesta Bowls will be the semifinal games. That pass complete. Out to number 82, Thomas Spurbeck.
Hard for the Oregon Ducks.
Running here. This is Jeremy McNichols. Want to make a quick correction. This is the good mobility by Finley to escape. Feeney brought an ace back in 2011. Here's Finley, slings it. Boy, almost put it right there, but Buda Baker seemed to standing back on his own 22-yard line. This is just the 2nd punt of the ball game for Sean Whale. The ball comes down. Looking for answers. They've run less than half the plays that Boise State has, and that was Chico McClatcher trying to Washington as well. 2nd and 2. Perkins in motion at the top of your screen. Off the play action. Nobody to throw it to, and he wisely throws it away. 3rd down and 2. Browning gets rid of it quickly, finds his receiver for the first down at the 35-yard line. That's Joshua Perkins. So Coleman couldn't get to the edge, brought down nicely by Correa. Let's go back to that
Kid looks like he's going to be one of those kids that it would work for.
little receiver screen. A lot of traffic and congestion in there. Browning in at quarterback, the true freshman. Wide open over the middle, complete at the 45. And that looked like it was close to the first down. The catch made by Lenius. Braden Lenius, 17 for Boise State. High spiral, booming kick. Unfortunately, carries into the end zone. It'll come back out after the 56-yard effort.
Pollock and Sam Ponder.
Yes.
They'll be there.
Anything to get the edge. This is the Stanford transfer. Kelsey Young.
Field, force a punt right now would help you.
Handed off up the middle. That was Young again. And 6 for the Broncos here. Finley under heat. And he's going to be sacked back at the 5. So a huge play defensively for Washington. That's Corey Littleton. Sean Whale punting from deep in his own end zone. A yard off that back line. Pettis fields it at the 43. Looking for a seam and working with a short field at the 27-yard line. Gaskin in the backfield. Gets the handoff. And Makes it down to the 26-yard line. Coleman in the backfield. And the freshman takes off. Slides down about 4 yards or 5 yards short. On 3rd and 6. They set up the receiver screen, tried to find Mickens. And the pass incomplete, broken up by from 40 yards out. And finally,
You got it.
after almost 3/4 of play, 40-yard field goal by Cameron Van Winkle. And here comes Boise State. Jeremy McNichols on the kickoff return in a huge collision. In the press box and in the booths up above, looking for players who might be dinged that the coaches might not see.
Imposing in the second half as they were in the first.
See if they can reestablish themselves here, Quint. Good point.
Well, I think Quint's right and he's onto something, but the other thing.
Out to the top of the screen. Penalty comes back that way and it's incomplete. Came after it a little bit, but he got off a great punt all the way back to the 24-yard line. This is Pettis on the return, has a wall set up, got a block, still in bounds. Pettis shocking them here at Boise State. Touchdown.
He's a Major League Baseball
baseball
coach.
player.
Was a high school summer league teammate of mine.
Yep. It all started with that defense getting some of that momentum. Let's take one. McNichols in the backfield, little play fake action. A first down pass complete to Jake Rowe, the tight end.
Stop and a big kick 6.
Taking a shot, peeling the top off the defense, incomplete. He had Chaz Anderson and barely overthrew him. Seen them take a deep shot on the draw play. McNichols with nowhere to go, and you can see, you can sense Quentin Kesenick from the stands here onto the field. A blitz. Finley got away and escapes for the first down. Wow. The Huskies live with time winding down in the 3rd quarter. There it is again, McNichols on the run, out near another first down. This game has really turned around in 90 seconds in the 3rd quarter. And Washington got back into the ballgame. Kelsey Young in the game. They faked the fly sweep. Young keeps it. Oh, he got hit. He put it on the ground. And the Huskies recover the loose ball. Recovered by Joe Mathis. And Washington got the break they were looking for. At quarterback, little bunch formation. He comes back the other way, though. Pass complete to McClatcher. 3 on the play clock. They get it off in time, and Browning fires a little bit high. Incomplete. He's in the slot to the bottom of your screen. A little blitz coming, but they pick it up, and Browning has all kinds of real estate in front of him and slides in safely for the first down at the 44-yard line. A 12-yard gain. Version on this formation. It's Washington. And that pile moved nicely for the Huskies. A gain of about 3, close to 4 on the play. Browning rolls that way and wisely throws it away. Got to get to the 45 for the first down. Browning has an alley. Broke a tackle. Completes it for the first down. At the 37-yard line, Dante Pettis right there when they most needed him. There was a missed tackle.
Illegal touching. Offense, number 8. Number 8 went out of bounds, came inbounds, and caught the pass. This penalty is loss of down at the previous spot. 4th down.
He had 19 punts inside the 20-yard line a season ago for the Huskies. This one fielded at the 21 on the run by Dion. He made a couple guys miss and is brought down at the 29-yard line and a flag down on the field. A couple of them actually, one at the 23, one at the 34.
Or a tackle for a loss.
This is McNichols, nowhere to go. Going to be a loss actually. Well, he got back to the line of scrimmage. McNichols again between the tackles, and boy, those guys up front, Qualls, Tupou, Mathis. Pass almost picked off, and it's incomplete. Broken up by Darren Gardenhire. Dante Pettis, who had a punt return for a touchdown, they blocked it. They got to it this time. The Huskies blocked the punt, and they're going to have great field position at about the 28-yard line. Who was it? It was Jadon Mickens. The rules visits and all those phone calls. 1st and 10. Browning out of the backfield, complete. Washington gets inside field goal range. John.
And it comes down to guys playing video games.
Little receiver screen here to the other side of the field. Pass complete to Chico McClatcher. Browning, a little contact, and that's going to be pass interference. Multiple flags on the field.
Pass interference, defense number 2, spot foul, automatic first down.
Big target. They run it. Washington. Nice spin move, but a good tackle at the 15-yard line by Summer Gardner.
And they're hiding somebody back
They
there.
get up to the line quick. A little trickery there. And the run by the Huskies to Jadon Mickens leaves them with a 3rd down at about 5. Perkins motions into the boundary. They come back the other way. Browning with all day to survey and throws it away.
Smart.
Van Winkle made one earlier, makes this one from 28 yards out. Come back from a big deficit here. Make it a ball game. And a sack back at the 21-yard line. Joe Mathis once again. He would. 2nd and 15. McNichols hit almost immediately. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Corey Littleton, another. William Rhodes motioning out to the top of blitz, and he got rid of it.
Jonesy, I'm telling you, this whole second half.
Wow. See if they can get another big punt return. Dante Pettis ran one back for a touchdown earlier in the 3rd quarter. This one is going to be down to range. And once again, wisely, throwing it away.
Well,
Down and 10. Browning gets rid of it quickly. Little one-on-one on the edge, and Mickens makes the defender miss and picks up about 8. A missed tackle in the backfield, 2 tight end formation. Little play action. They were going to throw it. Browning. Oh, almost completed it, but it's incomplete.
to salt the game away if they can have a 4-minute offense and pick up some first downs.
And this one's going to bounce all the way into the end zone. Much to be decided in the trenches with 5:18 to go. A fumble! A loose ball, and McNichols between the tackles. It's McNichols stacked up for a... Got rid of it quickly, and a first down, but there's a flag down in the backfield at the 14-yard line.
Personal foul, roughing the passer. Defense number 41. 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
McNichols sets in the backfield and takes the handoff. He has been the safe guy tonight. He has been the security blanket.
Time if you don't pick up a first down.
Second down and 6. Spirited running that time by McNichols. Picked 8 of 17 on third down conversions tonight. Finley passes it, but a great open field tackle after the catch immediately by Sidney Jones. He brings high snap. A fair catch called. There's a flag thrown. It looked like the punt returner, Dante Pettis, had his progress impeded. As
Kick catch interference. kicking team. 15-yard penalty.
15.
Automatic first down.
Finds his receiver, Washington, out of the backfield. Broke a couple of tackles into Bronco territory at the 45-yard line. They've got on the 46. Browning a little bit high. Incomplete. Browning overshoots his receiver and behind Joshua Perkins, incomplete. And now Browning surveys, fires a strike down to the 32-yard line. That's enough for the first down to Lenius.
Well, Mickens.
1 to go. Browning takes a sack back at the 36.
Can't do it.
That hurts. Correa got there first. That's the first Broncos sack of the game. Fires complete, wide open. Pettis all the way down to the 19-yard line. They're in field goal range. They've got a first down, 1 timeout remaining. Browning, Mickens got a block on the edge, and there's a flag down.
I think it's a face mask.
Holding. Offense.
I don't know.
Number 81.
Wow. Maybe the other way.
10-yard penalty. Replay. First down.
Oh, and they sacked him back at the 40. Browning was greeted by a host of tacklers. They run a screen. Washington brought down inside the 30 at the 29-yard line. Outs.
Close to the green line.
They spike it. They are close to that field goal range. Green line. Career. This is for the tie. And to potentially send it to overtime. And he pushed it right. State on the verge of their 15th consecutive home win, which is